For most people, the idea that gymnastics and martial arts could be combined into their own sport is just kind of stupid, but I promise you, for the diehard practitioners of tricking, this idea couldn't be stupid. That's right, I said stupider. So it turns out the idea of introducing cool and flashy movements into martial arts is just anything but new. The earliest traces of this can be found in the 1960s when Taekwondo practitioners were known for introducing jumping, spinning, and flying kicks into their routine. But to be honest, after this, there wasn't too much progression towards the sport of tricking. So yeah, we're just gonna fast forward about 40 years to 2000. That's when we'll see the emergence of extreme martial arts. It was like martial arts, but extreme. That is the coolest thing I've heard all day. Extreme martial arts was, of course, a part of martial arts, and it was showcased in regular martial arts tournaments at the time because of its striking similarity, you know? Because of how similar it is to tricking, it's thought to be the precursor to it. Around this time, tricking actually did start to become a phenomenon on the internet. Trickers would call themselves tricksters, as opposed to, you know, what they call themselves now, trickers. Since people were able to share movements on the internet, the sport actually exploded in terms of popularity, and new tricks were just flying around everywhere. This was around the time when the internet first came out and video sharing services first came out, so people could share everything around. Of course, I can't go a video without mentioning him. This was the time when the best tricker, or as he used to call himself, trickster, came out. Juju Move. So why is tricking so popular? Well, to be honest, it's not actually popular. I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret. If I ever tell someone I do tricking, they'd be looking like I have 69 heads. But why does tricking have such like a dedicated community? Maybe that's a better way of putting it. In at least the opinion of me and every other tricker, tricking takes the good parts of gymnastics and martial arts and leaves out all the bad. Because in gymnastics, skills are very, like, you know, regulated and strict. So you have to do everything absolutely perfect or you lose points off your total score. If you spin slightly off axis, that's points off your total score. It's really stupid, to be honest. That's part of why gymnastics is dying. Because of this super stupid strictness in gymnastics, it doesn't really leave any room for progression beyond, you know, just adding flips. And once you get past like quad tucks, or honestly triple tucks on floor, you can't really do anything more. This really lessens creativity, so it lessens the appeal of the gymnastics as a whole. Whereas with tricking, you can do pretty much everything you want. Like I said in the beginning that tricking was the combination of martial arts and gymnastics, which it is. Those are the two most popular disciplines involved in tricking. But tricking is so, like, it's such a creative thing. Like, you can add actually any type of movement you want. Any other sport you can throw into tricking. Like, I've seen breakdancing thrown into tricking, and that's a lot of the reason why tricking has such a good appeal. As for martial arts, tricking allows you to practice all of the cool kicks and stuff that come with martial arts without worrying about getting kicked in the face and being out for a couple of months. When you're doing tricking, your worst enemy is yourself, and you're just gonna end up hurting yourself rather than someone else hurting. That's the kind of freedom I want. God bless America. And also, you know, kids running under you while you're doing flips. But other than that, yeah, tricking takes the best elements of the two sports and combines them, so I think that's kind of why it has such a good appeal. So where is tricking actually going? You know, because of this wide appeal, I truly do believe that tricking has absolutely nowhere to go but up. That's kind of what I bank this whole channel around, to be perfectly honest with you. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to, you know, live on the streets doing backflips for money. With the most popular trickers like Shaquan Parson, Pierre DW, and Connor Picard all having over 1 million followers. Hell, Shaquan Parson went on TV and he even showcased tricking on one of the shows. They're all the same anyway. So while I don't think tricking actually is ever gonna go mainstream just because of, you know, how dangerous it is, tricking will forever hold its place in the hearts of all the thrill seekers and just, you know, suicidal people in the world, just like myself. If you want to learn more about tricking, I got plenty of videos about it on my channel already, so you can go watch one of those. Bye.